biscuits and bagels they made. They made bacon, bologna, and bowls of beef stew, and butterscotch pudding and banana bread too. Lots of words begin with the letter B. When you open a book, how many words do you see beginning with the letter B? Lots of words begin with the letter B. When you open a book, how many words do you see beginning with the letter B?
Ka is the sound of the third letter, C. Like candle, cook, and curiosity. Camera, car, cow, and crane. Cartoon, canoe, and candy cane. Here we go!
C, 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 C. Let's celebrate the letter C, the letter in the alphabet that follows B, the cute and curvy letter C.
Hey! C, C, C. Cammy and Carly baked a carrot cake, and coconut cookies they did also make. They carefully drank cocoa from a coffee cup, and ate the yummy cookies and the cake all up.
C, 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 C. Let's celebrate the letter C, the letter in the alphabet that follows B, the cute and curvy letter C.
Hey! C, C, C. Carly's cousins live in Canyon Town, a cool cowboy and a comical clown. The cutest little cousins that you've ever seen, in their clown and cowboy costumes out on Halloween. Now Calypso Connor had a calico cat, a cranky, crabby, crazy cat named Matt. Ay caramba, he was such a lazy grouch, curled up on a cushion in the corner of the couch. Come on now!
C, 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 C. Let's celebrate the letter C, the letter in the alphabet that follows B, the cute and curvy letter C. C, 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 C. Let's celebrate the letter C, the letter in the alphabet that follows B, the cute and curvy letter C. Hey!
Daniel was a drummer, he drummed his drums all day. Darla was a dancer who would dance the day away. Deedle-dum, deedle-lee, deedle-lee-dee. D is the letter that follows C. How many words do you think there can be that begin with the dandy letter D?
Debbie ate her dinner, the dumplings were delicious. She drank her drink, then in the sink Dad did her dirty dishes.
Deedle-dum, deedle-lee, deedle-lee-dee. D is the letter that follows C. How many words do you think there can be that begin with the dandy letter D? David was a diver, he dove in deep dark water. He caught a baby dragonfish to give to his dear daughter. Deedle-dum, deedle-lee, deedle-lee-dee. D is the letter that follows C. How many words do you think there can be that begin with the dandy letter D? A dainty little poodle. When Darla played her didgeridoo, Fifi did the dipsy-doodle. Deedle-dum, deedle-lee, deedle-lee-dee. D is is the letter that follows C. How many words do you think there can be that begin with the dandy letter D?
Chef Fantastico! Freddy's favorite food is French fries, Fifi favors fish. To eat fajitas every day is Fabiola's wish. Felice is fond of fluffy frosting, Francie wants French toast. A bowl of fettuccine is what Farah wants the most. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I'm looking for a chef who's in the mood to make fabulous food, beginning with the letter F. Fatima likes to eat falafel, Fletcher likes fried rice. Frida feels like fruitcake, Frank says frog legs might taste nice. Philippe found a fortune cookie, Fritzy found a fig. When Fran and Fergie eat fondue, it makes them dance a jig. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I'm looking for a chef who's in the mood to make fabulous food, beginning with the letter F. Now here's to frankfurters and fruit.
Frankfurters and fruit.
Do you like figs and frosty flakes?
Figs and frosty flakes.
I like chocolate fudge and fritters.
Chocolate fudge and fritters.
And old-fashioned funnel cakes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Fee-fi-fo-fum, I'm looking for a chef who's in the mood to make fabulous food, beginning with the letter F. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I'm looking for a chef who's in the mood to make fabulous food, beginning with the letter F. I am molto fabuloso. Yes, I make the food that starts with letter F.
The letter G has a G sound like gummy, gulp, and goo. Lots of words begin with G. I'll sing a few for you. Turkeys all say gobble gobble, babies say goo goo. Gorillas go ooh ooh ah ah, ghouly ghosts will just say boo. Gooey gurgle goopy gushy, funny words that start with G. Where would a word like giggle be without that goofy letter G? Without that goofy letter G. Goldie the goldfish and Gus the guppy keep swimming to and fro. When Gus gets going, Goldie goes wherever Gus decides to go. Gooey, gurgle, goopy, gushy, funny words that start with G. Where would a word like giggle be without that goofy letter G? Without that goofy letter G. Now Gary goes galloping in the rain. Through mud puddles Gary sloshes. He keeps his feet from getting wet when he wears his green galoshes. Gooey, gurgle, goopy, gushy, funny words that start with G. Where would a word like giggle be without that goofy letter G? Gooey, gurgle, goopy, gushy, funny words that start with G. Where would a word like giggle be without that goofy letter G? Without that goofy letter G. Without that goofy letter G. The letter that goes G. What was it again? Letter G. The letter H has a H sound. There are lots of H words in this song. How many can you hear? I hope you'll happily sing along. Here we go! Ha ha ho ho hee hee hee. Sing this happy song with me. How many H words can there be? H is the letter that follows G. Now ho-hum Harry had a hammer. How he liked to pound it. He hid his hammer in the house, but his sister Hannah found it. Half a herd of happy hippos hung out in a huddle.
B. H is the letter that follows G.
The sound for letter J is J, like Julie, Josh, and Joe. Lots of names begin with J. How many do you know?
Jimmy, Jordan, Jack and Jill,
Justin, Jerry, and John.
Jaden, Janet, Jenny and Jake.
The list goes on and on and on and on. After I is the letter J. J words are such fun to say. Jelly, juggle, jiggle, hey. Let's say yay for the joyful letter J.
Joan is always jovial.
Jeff is always jolly.
Jeremiah jumps for joy, and that's no joke by golly.
After I is the letter J. J words are such fun to say. Jelly, juggle, jiggle, hey. Let's say yay for the joyful letter J. Now here are more fun J words, like jivey, juicy, jumbo. Jungle, jingle, jammy, jingle, jingle. Out the J words tumble. After I is the letter J. J words are such fun to say. Jelly, juggle, jiggle, hey. Let's say yay for the joyful letter J. After I is the letter J. J words are such fun to say. Jelly, juggle, jiggle, hey. Let's say yay for the joyful letter J. After I is the letter J. J words are such fun to say. Jelly, juggle, jiggle, hey. Let's say yay for the
Kaylee found a talking frog and being a kind little miss, she picked up the frog who asked her, would you kindly give me a kiss? She kissed the frog on the top of his head, then jumped back in surprise. The talking frog turned into a king right before her eyes. The king gave Kaylee the key to his kingdom and asked,
Will you marry me?
Kaylee married the king and they had lots of kids and forever lived happily. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K, the one that comes right after the letter J. I could sing about K all day. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K. Kenny was a musical kid who played songs on his kazoo. But when he did, it tickled his nose and made him sneeze. Kerchoo! He had a little sister named Kimmy who liked to fly her kite. Kenny helped Kimmy to tie on a string and told her, hold it tight. But Kimmy couldn't keep holding on and the kite flew way up high. When it disappeared behind a cloud, she kissed that kite goodbye. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K, the one that comes right after the letter J. I could sing about K all day. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K. So here's to Kaylee, the king, the kiss and the key, to Kenny and his kazoo, to Kimmy's kite that flew out of sight, and the sneeze that went kerchoo. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K, the one that comes right after the letter J. I could sing about K all day. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K, the one that comes right after the letter J. I could sing about K all day. Hooray, hooray, for the letter K.
press your lips together when you say the letter M. Words like mittens, moon, and marshmallow are just a few of them. Let's make a little music as you sing along with me. Listen for the M words in this little melody. Max the monkey mashed mangoes and melons and top that mix off with a cherry whenever he munch on this mishmash for lunch. Each mouthful made Max feel so merry. So let's hear it for M. You know it so well. When you sing about M words, it's easy to tell. So open your mouth and let's hear a yell for the marvelous letter that comes after air. Letter M. Micah Marie wrote a message to Mindy and mailed that message on a Monday. The message he mailed said, if you marry me, we'll be Mr. and Mrs. this coming Sunday. So let's hear it for M. You know it so well. When you sing about M words, it's easy to tell. So open your mouth and let's give a yell for the marvelous letter that comes after air. Letter M is for mother and marble and mood, muffins and mushrooms and mulligan stew. Munchkins are small, mammoths are tall.
Mackerel's a fish and a minnow is too.
So let's hear it for M. You know it so well. When you sing about M words, it's easy to tell. So open your mouth and let's give a yell for the marvelous letter that comes after air. Letter M. Letter M. Letter M.
Nancy's niece Naomi neatly nibbled on her noodles.
Nancy's nephew Noah
Noisily slurped his by the oodles.
These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say.
Now Nina's pony named Nugget
Needed her to feed him hay.
He gnaws on Nina with his nose.
And he would neigh when she went away. These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say.
Ned and Nathan's Nana Nora
Gave them each a nickel.
They went next door to the neighborhood store and bought some nuts and a crunchy pickle. These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say. Na na nee 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 no no no. Na na nee 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 nee. These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say.
The postman brought Polly's invitation to Patty's party on Wednesday at 1. We'll eat pieces of pizza, play ping pong for prizes. The party starts promptly, prepare to have fun. Polly ran to purchase Patty some presents at a place in the Pico Street Mall. She bought her a pen and a pink and purple platypus, a peppermint stick and a popcorn ball. P. Oh, what a popular letter is P.
me is P.
Now Pearl and Peter asked their parents, perhaps they could possibly get them a pet. Pearl and Peter and their parents all pondered, what kind of pet did they plan that they'd get? They parked their car at the pound downtown. What playful pup would they pick? Pearl and Peter knew they picked the right pup when the perky little puppy they picked gave a lick.
P. Oh, what a popular letter is P. I smile every time letter P is in a rhyme. The perfect letter for me is P. Here are a few more P words: pig, pickles, pasta, and punch. Pine cone, pumpkin, pretzels, and pony, and porcupine pudding for lunch.
Pretty good.
P. Oh, what a popular letter is P. I smile every time letter P is in a rhyme. The perfect letter for me is P.
Practically perfect.
When you see a Q and it's next to a U, it sounds like quack, as in quack quack and quail. Quack 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 quiver and quack 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 quiz. What a quality letter this letter Q is. Q is for quake. When something starts quaking, there'll be lots of rumbling and rattling and shaking. Q is for quailed, a warm cozy spread. Just like a blanket, it goes on your bed. Q is for questions, things you want to know. Like, what is a quince? Where does a quince grow? Q is for quick. Quick means to be fast. If you run very quickly, you won't come in last.
Won't come in last.
Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This is a song that is all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Q is for Queen. The Queen's name is Alice. She lives with King Quincy in quite a nice palace. Shh, try to whisper. The Queen is asleep. Q is for quiet, so don't make a peep. Q is for quartet.
That means there are four.
And Q's for quintet.
Just add one more.
A set of four singers is called a quartet.
Quite right.
A quintet means that there are five in the set.
Five in the set.
Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This is a song that is all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Now you know lots of words starting with Q. Now it's time to quit. To quit means I'm through.
Yes, it's true.
Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This was a song that was all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Q is the letter that comes after P.
Rock, rock, ray, ray, ray. Rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q.
Rick and Ray rode down the river in a rugged rubber raft. The ride was rough, rushing through the rocks. It was so much fun, Rick and Ray both laughed. Ruth removed her rainproof raincoat on a really rainy day. When a rainbow reached across the sky, Ruth rejoiced and said, hooray!
Rock, rock, ray, ray, ray. Rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q.
Rascal Rex was a runaway rabbit running through the radish patch. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q. Rutabaga, raisin, rocket, riddle, rickety, rackety, roo. Recipe, rooster, rhythm, room. These are all our words too. Rock, rock, ray, ray, ray. Rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q. Rock, rock, ray, ray, ray. Rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q. All right.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. 7 sailors in a sailboat sailed across the salty sea. They settled in and watched the sunset, eating a sandwich and sipping tea. Sam and Sue saw 7 seagulls soaring high up in the sky. The seagulls swirled and swooped and swayed. It's such a sight to see them fly. It isn't very hard to guess. This song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows all. Susie Seal sang for her supper, singing songs to get some fish. Speckled, spotted, spiny, striped, sardines and salmon are so delish. I see Sydney in the sandbox, Sally stringing beads on strings. And I see Simon's sister swimming, and Sarah somewhere swinging on the swings. It isn't very hard to guess. This song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows all. The letter S. Lots of S words are fun to say, so let's all say some, and this is how. Silly, soapy, sloppy, slurpy, sleepy. Wow! I think you got it now. It isn't very hard to guess. This song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows all. The letter S.
the tin tattoo are T-words that you know. Julep, turkey, teeth and taffy, tick-tock, time and toy. Tomato, table, tip and top are T-words to enjoy. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-dee. Join with me and shout whoopee. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-dee. For that totally terrific letter T. It's that totally terrific letter T.
When you see a V, it sounds like V, as in very, very good, or very, very mad, or very, 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 very happy, or very, 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 very glad. Lots of names begin with V: Veronica, Vinny, and Valerie, Violet, Vernon, Vance, and Vic, or Victoria, take your pick.
Viva-vo, viva-vo, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V.
When Vera took her vitamin, she played better on her violin. She also sang with the velvet voice, but the violin was Vera's choice. Volcanoes are what Victor likes. Up volcanoes Victor hikes. It's very hot.
But Victor vows it is not. Viva-vo, viva-vo, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V.
A few more words that start with V: vacuum, vent, and victory.
Vegetable, vehicle, vine, and vest. There isn't time to name the rest. Viva-vo, viva-vo, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V. Viva-vo, viva-vo, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V.
Words that begin with W have a w sound, like when and where, wish and wash, wind and wind and wound. Wilhelmina watched a whale while wading in the water. When the whale went swimming by, a wave that whale made caught her. Wesley Worm was wiggling by while Wally Wolf was sleeping. Wendy Warbler whistled when she saw a wildcat creeping. Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Wonder which waved her wand, and whoosh went something weird. I wonder where that witchy went. Wanda disappeared. Wow! Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Here are a few more words for you: wallaby, wagon, willow, and woo. Watermelon, winter, window, and world all start with the wonderful W. And guess what? What? The word word starts with W too. Woo! Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. W.
about it. Letter X, I wanna shout about it. An exceptional letter, extraordinary too. Letter X is the one that follows W. Say X, X. Sounds like X inside of the word. So every time you see it X, this is how it's heard. Excite, exceed, extreme, extent, explore, explode. That's excellently. Come on, X, X. Now when you see an X at the end of a word, the sound of X will still be heard. As in six, fix, axe and mix, flex, fox, wax and ox. Now X is a crossing and X marks the spot. If you wanna know some more, this is what I got. When X starts a word, it's got the sound of a Z. Well, I'll give you an example, most definitely. Xylophone, the instrument, well that's one that you probably heard. Well, I think it's kind of funny that X can start a word. X. Oh, can I get an X? No. X. Whoa, what a great letter. X is my buddy. X is my friend. X is the one I can see at the end. X. That's letter X, y'all. That's letter X. Let me tell you about X. One more time, say X.
Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Yogi was a yapping dog who would yap, yap loud and hard. Yogi yip-yapped in the house and he yip-yapped in the yard. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Yolanda had a yellow bird who would yodel her a song. When Yolanda fed him yogurt, the bird yodeled all day long. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Now here are two more popular Y words. Come on and take a guess. The answer is you spelled Y-O-U and yes spelled Y-E-S. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y.
The last letter of the alphabet is Z, as in Zelda, Ziva, Zoe, Zeke, and Zachary. Zazamarazama, Zazamaroo, Zazamaraza, Zigga-Zaggity Zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, Zazzily, Zippity, Zappity Z. Z is for zebra, zipper and zoo. Z for zucchini and zeppelin too. Z is for zither, zinny and zing. ZD and zombie and zing-a-ma-thing. What's a zing-a-ma-thing? Zazamarazama, Zazamaroo, Zazamaraza, Zigga-Zaggity Zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, zazzily, zippity, zappity Z. Wella,
Z is for zero, zany and zest. Z is for zephyr, a breeze from the west. Z is for zip code and zillions because Z's a great letter if ever there was.
If ever there was. If ever there was.
We've come to the end of the alphabet now. 26 letters from A to Z. Wow! Let's finish this song with the last letter Z. Now you know the chorus. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Zazamarazza, zig-a-zaggity zoo. It's fun to say Z words. Try it, you'll see. Zizzily, zazzily, zippity, zappity, Z. Zazamarazza, zig-a-zaggity zoo. It's fun to say Z words. Try it, you'll see. Zizzily, zazzily, zippity, zappity, Z.